Hello peeps. So today we're going to make what they call what do they call it? A fish boil. Boil in a bag. Crab boil. But I haven't decided if I'm actually going to use the bag because I can see the bag being a mess. And I'm going to eventually probably going to have to take it out the bag and put it into a container anyway. So I bought a turkey bag. Couldn't find any other ones. Still debating if I'm doing the bag. I don't think I'm going to though. But first we need to get the big stuff done. I got some crabby leggies, some snow crabs that we're going to steam. Now, before I do that, there's an insert that the Instant Pots have that I put in, and then I put it on top of it. Then I put water in it because what I'm going to do is steam it. And this keeps the seafood from actually touching the water itself. And then when I put it on steam mode, it pressurizes, cooks it clean. And the reason I'm doing the crabs first is because the crabs tend to take the longest, and I do not want to. A lot of this stuff in the crab bowls you're going to have to pre-cook. And these are pretty much what we call crab legs. They're just crab legs out of a regular blue crab. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this in. This is going to cook about 20, 30 minutes. Purely on steam. That makes sure that everything is cooked well. We don't want to eat no raw seafood. This ain't sushi time. Next, I'm going to prepare, well, we'll talk about what's going to be next. Actually, I can do it now. We're going to add some potatoes, some corn, some shrimp, and I have some crayfish. Oh, that's what I need to go ahead and add now. But ooh, the crayfish are already seasoned. Oh, okay. These crayfish are already pre-cooked. Okay. These crayfish are already pre-cooked and it's pre-seasoned, which I did not know. So what I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff, this is going to be interesting because I got some ideas already just spooling around in this little nugget of mine. So I'm going to get this cooked. That's going to be added last. Since it's already pre-seasoned, that's going to put a twist on it because I didn't realize these were seasoned. But let's go ahead and get this done. The shrimp, and I'm going to go ahead and put the potatoes in hot water, start those going. Corn and the shrimp are the quickest thing that's going to cook. Corn's pretty much already done. And shrimp, it cooks in a matter of minutes. So when I put it in, get it cooking, about 15, 20 minutes, boom, we're done. But let me go ahead and get this started, and then I'll be back with you guys. Hey peeps, so as I ponder through the valley of life, I still don't know where I want to go, but I decided I'm going to bypass the bag. I think the bag is going to be too much of a headache. So I'm using Zatarain, which is a crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil in a bag. So just in case you don't see that, I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. I believe I got this at Wally World. I believe. So let's just see what's inside here. That's it. Some interesting seasoning. So, according to the instruction box, I'm going to need it'll cook. It's excuse me. It's sufficient enough for 4 pounds of shrimp, 4 pounds of crawfish, or 1 dozen eggs. They suggest that you use a large cooking container, which I got. I had to dig that one out. Add 3 quarts of water. So 3 quarts of water, a quart is 16 ounces. So we're gonna need 3 of these, 4. I'm sorry, a quart is 32 ounces. I'm not sure if I said 16 or not. This pot may be too big. We shall see. Alright, so we got the 3 quarts of water in it. Okay, Okay, so we're gonna basically bring this to a boil. Take the seasoning. Let me just bring this over, just in case you guys can't see it. Got my trusty handy Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Into the pot we go. Has a very distinct smell to it. So we're going to cook it on to medium, which is basically 175 degrees. We're going to go ahead and hit start, because I always keep forgetting to hit start on this thing. It's going to take several minutes for this to heat up and cook, get the boiling. I'm going to start getting the crabs and stuff ready, because they should be done. And from there, we need to add the crabs, crawfish, and whatever other good stuff I'm going to add. I got the potatoes already cooking, so they're nice and soft. And now I got to do something with the corn. We all going to throw it all in a container. We're going to do a quick taste test. So I'll be back, guys. Hey, folks. So we got some goodies we're going to go ahead and add into it. First, let me say, the aroma that comes off here is very pleasant to the nose. Actually, you know, I'm going to do something crazy. Doesn't taste like much of anything. I was curious, but it doesn't taste like much. So maybe the flavor and stuff is going to come in later. So I'm going to go ahead and put these crabbies up in here. Sometimes just going medieval straight with the hands works so much better than some tools. Okay, so where's my spoon? The smell is really interesting, but I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for a little bit longer. With these seasonings and stuff to get into this and I'm going to go ahead and put the top on. Try to keep some of that steam and stuff inside. So as this is cooking, I'm going to prepare the shrimp, and I might go ahead and that's already pre-cooked. Let's listen, see what they actually suggest. Okay. You know something? You tell me I can just go ahead and throw it all in there. So let me go. I know that, oh, cross-contamination has all factors. I know that someone out there is going to yell, oh, you cross-contaminating your food. It's all getting cooked together. And I'm trying to follow the instructions as much as they tell me to. They tell me I should just go ahead and add this in it. The shrimp does not have to be cooked prior to adding it to it. So there. Now, I'm going to let this cook. Once the shrimp is ready, I'm going to then go ahead and add the crayfish or crawfish, depends on who's pronouncing it. And then I have the potatoes. I got to do the corn, and then we're going to put it into and then we're going to bake it for a little bit. I'm wondering. That's good. All right, I'll be back, folks. Well, if you can look, you can't. All the stuff is not covered in the sauce, and they highly recommend that. That's why I bought a bottle of crab and shrimp and crab boil. I'll zoom it in so you guys can see it. Zatarain. So it says 1 tablespoon. Where's it at? Equals 2.5 quarts. So I'm going to put that in. And then now I need to add 2.5 quarts. Which 2.5 quarts is 2, which is 2, 4, 5 cups of water. And that should cover everything up. I'm hoping. Not we may have to add a little bit. That's looking better. It's looking better, but everything's still not quite covered. But it's going to have to work because I'm not going to make any more because I'll end up having too much broth and not know what to do with it. So right now I'm going to keep it the way it is. I just periodically. So now I'm going to turn the heat down, and I just want it to simmer. Alright guys, I'll be back. I'm back. So, first, got these potatoes that we cut up. So how do I want to cut the potatoes? Hey, we're just going to cut the potatoes in half. We're just going to put them in the bottom of this container. Yeah, so they're good enough. That smells pretty good. And I didn't do a lot of corn because a lot of times people don't like corn. I don't know why. They'll take it in a can, but corn on the cob seems to be like some type of which is rude to most people. A lot of people that I know. So, what we're going to do next, and I forgot to bring, but that doesn't no worries. We're going to now take, should be, let's do a quick sample taste. I want to see what this tastes like. This is been marinating in this sauce for a little bit. It does have a little zingy taste to it. That's interesting. I didn't think anything was going to become of it. That's not too bad. I wouldn't sell my left arm for it, but that's not too bad. Impressive. Bring it right back in. Now, as you can see, this is getting full. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can, from where I'm at, we like to double stack stuff. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some of this good old sauce on it. All this you see on top of that, that's all the seasoning and stuff that kind of marinated at the bottom. Come on. What's next I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into the oven. And we're going to cook it for about a half hour, just get it nice and saucy and tazzy. And then we're going to do a quick taste test to see how Zatarain, what is it, shrimp and crab roll, is it really what it's worth it? I mean, yes, the box was fairly inexpensive. I got it from Wally World. But let's see. Hey, peeps. So this is the seafood boil in a bag, or whatever the hell, whatever they called it. So let's go ahead and grab some of these crabbies and see what they taste like. You know what's standard issue with wine, right? Sniff test. It still has that very unique aroma that I can't quite put place. I've never quite smelled that before, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's the taste of the seasonings and the crab boil It's mild, probably a little bit too mild, but you can still taste it. It's just not overwhelmingly strong. For example, if you put 𝐵𝐵𝐻 on your seafood, you will notice the 𝐵𝐵𝐻 is fairly strong. This is a more unique taste that if I were to ever do another one, I would not use this. It doesn't appeal to me in a way that I figured that it would. But is it bad? No. It's just not great. And when you come to eating seafood, and with the cost of seafood, I want it to be as great as possible. Still not bad though. So let's go down to the bottom and see. Oh, let's grab a shrimpy. Let's see what a shrimpy tastes like. It has that unique smell that the crabs also had. You can taste it in the shrimp, but again, it's too mild. I almost feel like there's something missing. Hold on, let me grab this. I'm just gonna put just a tab of this on it. A little cayenne pepper. And to see if that makes any difference. Because this company is known for making more like New Orleans style dishes. Other than it making it a little bit hotter, there's no significant difference in it at all. So let's go down and let's dig down. I'm going to grab me one of these potatoes. See, I'm just curious what the potato's going to taste like. Okay. Peel off the outside. The potato also absorbs that still, like I said, that weird kind of offset taste. It's not bad. It just seemed to be missing something. It ain't like this is going to waste, because it's not. I know I'm very good at repurposing food. So we got a piece of corn. Let's see if the corn has also absorbed that same unique flavor. It smells like it. Even though the corn smells like it, it barely absorbed any of that flavor. You taste more of that sweet corn flavor than anything else. But unlike the starch that's in the potato, it did take some of that infusion of that flavor. The corn said, "I ain't having it." Corn carpet's always so good. Now, what I recommend is no, I wouldn't recommend this at all. I guess if you're used to the unique, yeah, it does says New Orleans tradition since 1889. Maybe the taste that I'm tasting is more of a New Orleans taste, but being more of a, well, where I live at is considered a southern state, but I don't consider it. it's not that appealing. It's doable, but would I ever do this again? Probably not. I'll stick to my recipes that work much better. Instead of doing this, I would probably make maybe a garlic dish or something of that nature. But I definitely would not use this crab ball ever again. It just doesn't do it for me. But I got a couple. I'm going to see if I can get a couple of friends to try it, and if I get any feedback from them, I'll update the video, or I'll edit it. If I get update before the video is published, I'll go ahead and edit to them and let you know what they think. But it's okay. I'm not. You know, I'm more disappointed because I thought this was going to be like, eat this, boom, boom, and like I thought my boots, but it smells. The smell is. I really don't know what that smells like. I don't know what it smells like. But corn doesn't like it. Corn will not absorb it. So, if you ever tried it and you like it, post it in the comments. Say, well, hey, dude, you absolutely wrong. I absolutely loved it. If you tried it and you think the same thing I do, post it in the comments. Say, well, I think we're right, bro. Bro. Did I just say bro? Didn't mean to say that. I love corn on the cob. All right, folks. Until next time. Take care. Oh, I forgot. Before I say goodbye, like I said, I got this at Waterboard. This was like about $2. How would I rate this on a scale of 1 to 10? My personal rating, this would be close to a 6. Not very impressive. It will work. I guess it will work if you don't have any other cooking skills, but I would not highly recommend this at all. So I would rate this a 6. The food is still good. If need be, if I can't, nobody else likes it, I can repurpose it and make it taste like something else. Okay, you know how I work. I don't throw stuff away. Until next time, family, 𝐊𝐇𝐎𝐏𝐿.